Welcome back, my friends. Welcome to your favorite English learning tool, the place where we learn smart, not hard. Today, we're starting something special, something powerful, something that many fluent English speakers secretly use. It's called shadowing. If you've never heard of it, don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it is, how it works, and why it can completely change your English speaking. Let's begin. What is shadowing? Shadowing is a very simple but super effective technique. It means you listen to English audio or video, and then you immediately repeat what you hear, word for word, with the same rhythm and tone. Just like a shadow follows your body, your voice follows the speaker. That's why it's called shadowing. You don't pause. You don't wait. You speak along with the speaker, like you're copying their voice in real time. Why shadowing works like magic. You might ask, how does just repeating help me speak better? Here's what happens when you shadow. 1. Your pronunciation improves. You hear the real sound of words. You copy the correct tone and stress. Slowly, your accent becomes more natural. 2. You think less, speak more. Shadowing trains your brain to connect sound and speech. It teaches you to speak automatically without translating in your head. 3. You become a better listener. You start noticing small details in English, like linking sounds, fast speech, and real-life expressions. 4. You build speaking confidence. The more you shadow, the more comfortable you become with speaking. No fear, no hesitation, just practice that feels natural and fun. A simple real-life example. Let's say you're shadowing a short TED Talk. The speaker says, "Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently." Now you immediately repeat with the same tone. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. You repeat again and again until your brain and tongue feel comfortable with it. You're not just learning the sentence, you're training your muscles, memory, and mouth, all at once. Your brain loves shadowing. Why? Because shadowing gives your brain what it needs. Repetition. Your brain loves patterns. Real-life context, not just rules. Sound plus action, not just reading or writing. It's active learning, not passive. Reading a book is like watching someone swim. Shadowing is like jumping into the water. Getting started. What you need. To begin shadowing, you need just 3 simple things. 1. A short English audio or video. TED Talks are great. The speakers talk clearly and use smart ideas. 2. The subtitles or transcript, so you can check your understanding and pronunciation. 3rd time to repeat. Start small, 1 or 2 minutes per day. It's not about how long, it's about how focused. What to shadow first. Start with a short, powerful TED Talk. Here's one example to try. Inside the Mind of a Master Procrastinator by Tim Urban. This talk is clear, funny, and spoken at a comfortable speed. You can also try any TED Talk that excites you. Remember, it's not about the topic, it's about the practice. Final thoughts for part 1. Shadowing is not just repeating, it's deep practice. It trains your ears, your mouth, and your brain, all together. Even 10 minutes a day can build your fluency faster than hours of silent study. Part 2. Now in part 2, we're answering one important question. Why should I use TED Talks for shadowing? There are many English videos online. So why are TED Talks special? Let's find out. TED Talks are perfect for shadowing. Here's why. When it comes to learning English with real-life content, TED Talks are like a treasure chest. They are rich, clear, powerful, and full of useful learning tools. Here are the top 5 reasons TED Talks are the perfect choice for shadowing. 1. Real English by real speakers. TED speakers are real people. Authors, scientists, artists, teachers, leaders from around the world. They don't speak textbook English. They speak real-world English, the kind you hear in interviews, workplaces, and conversations. And when you shadow them, you learn how to sound natural and fluent, just like them. 2. Clear and powerful pronunciation. One of the biggest problems English learners face is unclear speech in videos. But TED speakers are trained to speak clearly, slowly, and with emotion. They pronounce every word with care. This makes it easier for you to hear correct pronunciation, learn word stress and intonation, match their speaking rhythm when shadowing. You are not just repeating sounds, you're repeating beautiful, confident English. 3. Inspiring topics. Keep you engaged. Let's be honest. Learning English can feel boring sometimes, especially with textbooks. But TED Talks are full of exciting topics like overcoming fear, building habits, creativity, motivation, time management, life stories, and even humor. When the topic is interesting, your brain pays attention. And when your brain pays attention, you learn faster and better. So instead of saying, I have to practice English, you'll start saying, I want to watch this talk. That's the power of using great content. 4th, perfect length for practice. TED Talks come in different lengths. Some are 5 minutes. Some are 10 to 15 minutes. Some go up to 20 minutes. This means you can choose a talk that fits your time. Only have 10 minutes? Choose a short one. Want to go deeper? Pick a longer one. You're in control. Shadowing becomes easy to add into your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth or going for a walk. 5. Subtitles and transcripts available. Here's another gift. Most TED Talks come with English subtitles and full transcripts. This helps you in many ways. If you don't understand a word, you can read it. You can pause, check, and repeat. You can practice reading and speaking at the same time. It's like having your own teacher and script together, free of cost. Learning tip. Choose talks that match your level. If you're a beginner or lower intermediate learner, start with talks that are slower, clearer, with simple vocabulary. Don't worry about understanding 100% in the beginning. The goal is practice, not perfection. Even repeating 2 to 3 minutes a day can build huge confidence over time. Bonus. Shadowing boosts confidence fast. When you shadow TED Talks, something magical happens. You don't just learn English. You feel like a speaker. You copy the energy, the style, and the confidence. And when you feel confident, you speak more. You enjoy more. You grow more. That's how fluency is built. Quick recap. TED Talks are perfect for shadowing because real English by expert speakers, clear pronunciation and tone, interesting topics to keep you motivated, flexible video lengths for your schedule, subtitles and transcripts for easy understanding. It's not just about shadowing words, it's about learning from the best English in action. Part 3. In the last part, we explored why TED Talks are perfect for shadowing. But now comes a very important question. Which TED Talk should I choose for shadowing? Because let's be honest, there are thousands of TED Talks available. So how do you pick the one that helps you learn faster and stay excited? In this part, we'll show you how to choose the perfect TED Talk for you. Step 1. Know your English level. Before you click on any video, ask yourself, what is my current level of English? Are you a beginner, intermediate, or advanced? Here's why this matters. If you choose a TED Talk that is too fast or too complex, you may feel lost or frustrated. But if you choose one that matches your level, you will feel comfortable, confident, and excited to shadow. If you're a beginner or lower intermediate, look for TED Talks with short sentences, slow and clear pronunciation, everyday vocabulary, not academic. One great example is Jay Walker, The World's English Mania. This talk is short, powerful, and easy to follow. If you're intermediate or above, you can try talks with a bit more vocabulary, speakers who speak at a natural speed, topics with a clear message. A great choice is Matt Abraham's, Speaking Up Without Freaking Out. This is especially helpful if you're afraid of speaking in public. Step 2. Choose a topic you truly enjoy. Here's a secret. You learn better when you enjoy the content. So don't just choose a talk because someone else said it's good. Choose one that feels interesting to you. Ask yourself, do I love stories about personal growth? Am I interested in science or psychology? Do I enjoy motivational or life-changing talks? TED Talks are like a buffet. There's something for everyone. When you shadow a talk that excites you, your brain focuses more. You remember more. You speak better. Some great TED Talk topics for shadowing. Motivation, push your limits. Time management, organize your life. Happiness, find joy in little things. Overcoming fear, speak up and grow. Body language, improve communication, mindset. Learn how successful people think. Every talk becomes an English lesson plus life lesson in one. Step 3. Watch the first 2 minutes before shadowing. This is important. Before you start shadowing, always. 1. Watch the first 2 minutes of the TED Talk 2. Ask yourself, is the speed okay? Can I understand most words? Does this topic keep me interested? If your answer is yes, you've found the right one. If not, try another. Remember, there's no pressure. You are in control. Shadowing should feel exciting, not stressful. Step 4. Make sure subtitles are available. A good TED Talk for shadowing must have English subtitles, a full transcript for reading while practicing. This helps you check words, pronunciation, and understanding. You can pause, repeat, and master every sentence. Recap: how to choose the right TED Talk. To get the most out of shadowing, pick a TED Talk that is at your English level, not too hard, spoken clearly, not too fast, on a topic that truly interests you, with English subtitles and transcript, between 5 to 15 minutes for easy daily practice. Example: let's say you love motivation. You're an intermediate speaker. Try this TED Talk, Angela Duckworth. Grit, the power of passion and perseverance. She speaks clearly, the message is powerful, and every sentence is great for shadowing. Part 4. Now we're going deeper. Now you will learn exactly how to shadow step by step. This part is all about mastering the shadowing technique. Shadowing is not just repeating words. It is a full system to make your English sound natural, confident, and fluent. So let's begin. Step 1. Just listen first. No speaking. Yes, the first step is to just listen. Don't speak, don't pause, don't repeat. Simply play the TED Talk and listen like a movie. Focus on the speaker's voice, their pronunciation, the rhythm of their speech, the way they pause and emphasize words. This is very important. Why? Because listening helps your brain understand how English really sounds. This is different from reading or studying grammar. Listen 2 or 3 times before speaking. Step 2. Understand the meaning and identify key phrases now. Play the talk again, but this time, pause after each sentence. Try to understand the meaning. Look at subtitles or the transcript if you need. When you find difficult words, write them down. Try to understand them in context, not just from a dictionary. Also, notice key phrases. These are short expressions that native speakers use a lot. For example, let me tell you a story. This is where things changed. What I learned was... Shadowing these phrases will help you sound more natural when speaking. Step 3. Repeat the talk out loud. Copy everything. Now comes the real shadowing. Play the TED Talk and speak with the speaker. Try to copy everything, word for word, sound for sound. This means copy their pronunciation, copy their intonation, up and down tone, copy their emotion and energy. Think of yourself like an actor. You are not just reading the script, you are becoming the speaker. If the speaker sounds happy, sound happy. If they speak slowly, speak slowly. If they get excited, you get excited too. This helps your mouth learn the rhythm of English, just like music. You don't have to be perfect, just be brave. Step 4. Shadow in 3 powerful stages. To become fluent, do shadowing in 3 stages. Stage 1. Sentence by sentence shadowing. Play 1 sentence. Pause. Repeat it loudly. This builds accuracy and confidence. Stage 2. Paragraph shadowing. Play a short paragraph. Try to speak with the speaker without pausing. This builds flow and rhythm. Stage 3. Full talk. Shadowing. Play the entire TED Talk. Speak with the speaker from start to finish. This builds stamina and real fluency. Do this once a day. Even 10 minutes is powerful if you're consistent. Extra tips to make shadowing better. Here are some tips to improve faster. Stand in front of a mirror while shadowing. Record yourself and listen to your voice. Use gestures and facial expressions like the speaker. Smile while speaking. It changes your tone. Don't worry if you make mistakes. Just keep going. Every time you shadow, your brain gets better at thinking and speaking in English. Real-life example. Let's say you are shadowing this line from a TED Talk. I failed many times before I succeeded. You will. 1. Listen to it carefully. 2. Understand the meaning. 3. Notice the emotion in the voice. 4. Repeat. I failed many times before I succeeded. Use the same tone, same stress. Do it 5 to 6 times. Soon, you will say it without thinking. That's fluency. Why this works like magic. Shadowing activates your listening skills, speaking muscles, memory, and even your confidence. It teaches your brain and mouth to work together, just like when a child learns their first language. It's active learning, and it's powerful. Practice makes progress. Remember, shadowing is not a one-time thing. You have to do it again and again. Just like learning a song or a dance, you repeat until it becomes easy. Soon, your pronunciation, speed, and confidence will shock you. Part 5. Let's talk about how shadowing can actually boost your English skills in a big way. Shadowing is more than repeating words. Many learners think, shadowing means repeating what I hear. But that's only the beginning. Shadowing is a complete training system. It makes your mouth, ears, brain, and memory all work together. That's how it boosts your English. Let's explore how it helps you in many important ways. 1. Boosts speaking confidence. When you speak alone, you often think, am I saying this right? Will people laugh at my accent? Do I sound weird? But when you shadow TED speakers, you copy a confident voice. You speak with them, not alone. Slowly, that confidence becomes yours. Example, you shadow a talk that says, don't be afraid to take risks. You repeat it 10 times. Soon, you start saying it naturally in your own conversations. That's how confidence grows. 2. Expands vocabulary naturally. Shadowing is different from just reading vocabulary lists. You hear new words. You say them immediately. You use them in context. This helps your brain remember them faster. Example, if you hear, this opportunity changed my life, you don't just learn the word opportunity, you learn how to use it in a real sentence. That's powerful. 3. Improves pronunciation and accent. When you shadow a TED speaker, you are copying how they move their mouth, learning the music of English, stress and tone, discovering where to pause, where to rise and fall. It's like singing a song. You don't just say the words, you perform them. With time, your accent becomes clearer and smoother. Pro tip, shadow the same TED Talk for 7 days. Each day, your voice will improve. 4. Makes your thinking faster. Shadowing trains your brain to think in English because you don't have time to translate. You just listen and speak. That builds speed in your thinking, and fast thinking leads to fluent speaking. Bonus tip, start slow. Shadow one sentence, then a paragraph, then a whole talk. Your brain becomes faster with every step. 5. Make shadowing a habit. Build your routine. Now let's talk about something very important. Routine. Shadowing is powerful, but only if you do it regularly. Let me help you build your own shadowing routine. Your 10-minute daily shadowing plan. Even if you're busy, just 10 minutes a day can bring results. Minute 1 to 2. Choose your TED Talk. Pick a short talk, 3 to 6 minutes. Use subtitles if needed. Set the speed. Start with 0.75x if too fast. Minute 3 to 4. Listen only. Don't speak. Just understand tone and rhythm. Minute 5 to 6. Shadow 1. Sentence at a time. Pause after each line. Repeat with correct voice and emotion. Minute 7 to 8. Speak with the speaker. No pause. Say everything at the same time with them. Minute 9 to 10. Record yourself. Listen to your own voice. Note your mistakes. Celebrate your improvement. Extra tip. Do this same talk every day for 5 days. On day 1, it feels hard. By day 5, you will shock yourself with your fluency. Keep a shadowing journal. After each session, write 3 things. 1. What new words did I learn? 2. What was difficult to say? 3. What did I do better today than yesterday? This helps you stay focused and motivated. Real learner example. Let's talk about Rachel from Italy. She started shadowing TED Talks for just 10 minutes a day. She wrote in her journal every day. She noticed new phrases like, push through the fear, step outside your comfort zone. In just 30 days, her speaking became more fluent and expressive. She said, I didn't just learn English, I started to feel English. And now she speaks confidently at her job in marketing. If Rachel can do it, you can do it too. Summary. Why shadowing boosts all skills. Let's quickly remember what shadowing improves. Speaking confidence, vocabulary, pronunciation, thinking speed, listening comprehension, self-motivation. No grammar books, no pressure. Just you, your voice, and your English dream. Part 6. Now it's time to answer a very important question. How can you make shadowing a daily habit for life? Because one-time practice gives you small progress, but daily habit brings real transformation. So let's go. Why habits are stronger than motivation. Many people start shadowing with excitement. Day 1. I'll practice every day. Day 3. I'm busy today, I'll skip it. Day 5. They stop. Why? Because they relied on motivation, not habit. Motivation is like the weather. Sometimes sunny, sometimes cloudy. But habit is like the sun. It rises every day. If you make shadowing a part of your life, like brushing your teeth, you will never lose fluency again. Let's learn how. Step 1. Start small, but start today. Most learners fail because they start too big. They say, I'll shadow for 1 hour every day. But after a few days, it feels hard. They quit. The solution? Start with just 5 minutes a day, even one paragraph, even 1 minute. The key is be consistent. Real example. Lucas from Spain started with one quote from a TED talk every morning. He shadowed it 5 times. In 30 days, he was speaking faster and clearer, without stress. Small steps lead to big results. Step 2. Choose a time and stick to it. Shadowing works best when it becomes part of your daily routine. Choose a time that works best for you. Morning, right after waking up. Afternoon, during your break. Night, before sleeping. Write it in your planner. Every day at 8 a.m., 5 minutes of shadowing. When you follow the same time daily, your brain remembers the habit. Step 3. Create a shadowing space. Find your own little corner. It doesn't need to be big, just peaceful. Put your phone in airplane mode. Get your headphones ready. Keep a notebook nearby. This place becomes your English zone. When you enter it, your mind knows, it's time to improve my English. This helps you focus deeply. Step 4. Repeat the same talk for 5 days. Many learners jump from one talk to another. That's a mistake. Your brain needs repetition. Choose one TED Talk. Shadow it every day for 5 days. Each day, your confidence will grow, your memory will improve, your fluency will surprise you. Tip. On day 5, record your voice and compare with day 1. You'll be shocked at how far you've come in just 5 days. Step 5. Keep a shadowing journal. After each session, open your notebook. Write, what did I learn today? What was difficult? What did I say better than yesterday? One word or phrase I want to use tomorrow. This keeps your learning active, not passive. It also makes you feel proud of your journey. Step 6. Set goals, but make them fun. Set goals, but keep them friendly. Goal ideas. I'll finish 2 TED Talks this week. I'll shadow 10 quotes from inspiring talks. I'll speak for 2 minutes non-stop after shadowing. Celebrate small wins. Reward yourself when you complete your goal. Make learning feel like a game, not homework. Step 7. Combine shadowing with speaking. After you shadow, try this. Turn off the TED Talk. Now speak on the same topic using your own words. This is magic practice. Because you copy a native speaker, then you speak like yourself. You build your own sentences. You express your own ideas. That's real fluency. Example. If the TED Talk is about taking risks, you shadow it. Then talk about a risk you took in life. Now you're not just copying, you're creating. Step 8. Use loop listening on busy days. Some days you can't practice. That's okay. Life happens. But on those days, try this. Play the TED Talk audio while cooking, walking, cleaning, traveling. This is called loop listening. Your brain still learns, without extra time. Then when you shadow the next day, you'll feel stronger. Final message. Make shadowing part of your life. Shadowing is not just a technique, it's a lifestyle. It teaches you to listen carefully, speak clearly, think quickly, express deeply. And the best part? You don't need a classroom. You don't need a partner. You only need you and your voice. You are your best English tool. You don't need expensive courses. You don't need to wait for someone to help you. You have everything inside you, your voice, your passion, your courage. So let's say it together. I am my best English tool. I will practice every day. I will speak with confidence. I will never stop. If this video helped you even a little bit, don't keep it to yourself. Click the like button. It tells us we're on the right path. Share it with someone who's also trying to improve their English. And most importantly, hit the subscribe button, because this is not just a channel. This is your English learning partner. This is your daily practice zone. This is your tool for success. So like it, share it, and subscribe now. And let's grow together every single day. Your journey to fluent English has already started. And we're with you every step of the way.